So essentially, I'm already debugging stuff with Epilogue, as it seems the entirety of my previous progress from the last episode is all gone. Sweet. Sweet, that's exactly what I need. I'm going to cut ahead once I actually get back to the part where I was before. I'm fairly certain when I remember a good bit of stuff of what I did last time. Okay. I think I've got myself mostly caught up to the point where I need to be. I say mostly because I'm not going to get 100% the exact progress as I did before. Case in point, Caterpie is level 4 right now. I forget if it was level 4 or level 5. And Bulbasaur is still level 14, but the exact experience for level 14, I don't know. So I made the fix with the epilogue, so it doesn't do this again. Hey guys, EndoPlasmite here for the next episode of Pokemon LeafGreen. After doing some heavy debating, especially after that situation that I just had to deal with, I think I'm just gonna jump right ahead in fighting Brock. Let's keep things simple in my end. And speaking of, I'm gonna take the one approach that I had originally in mind. Do that. Where I'm actually alternating the Pokemon as a means of trying to make my Pokemon level up faster. Pursuit does exist in this game, but luckily nothing should have Pursuit quite yet. I also have to give a little bit of an announcement. This episode, as well as the following 2 episodes, are going to be recorded in the same night. Due to something that's happening work-wise in the next 2 days, I kind of have to ensure that the work situation gets taken care of. So, means I won't be able to actually record an episode tomorrow night, but it does mean that if I prepare accordingly, I can still keep the pattern rolling where I'll have an episode out Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. Why am I not recording Wednesday night? I don't know what's going to happen Wednesday night, so I'm going to take the precaution now and prepare myself just in case something goes wrong Wednesday night. I mean, something's already gone wrong so far in the episode, so... There, see? Right off the bat, I already brought myself up to that point. Now I'm gonna leave with an intentional purpose of switching out the Weedle. I tried to keep the genders the same genders for the Pokemon that I had before, which was a male Caterpie and a female Weedle. It's not really too much of a lore-based purpose, or actually any general purpose. They're just trying to keep a small bit of consistency, because I wasn't really able to keep it consistent earlier. But as long as I get it close enough, that's fine. This also technically will be the first episode where I've got 2 chunks involved in it, actually. Like 2 recording chunks in it. First one only being about a minute long in length. So this one's gonna have to offset the specific difference. Okay, so for what I want to plan to do with this, I actually need to switch you back to here. And I should be fine fight-wise for what I'm gonna do. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type, as well as ground. Fwahaha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Anyone that knows my previous channel knows that there's more comments that I want to make to that statement, but I'm not going to. Because I Again, trying to keep this to some degree PG. End result of one with a shoot force still works though. Caterpie is now level 7. At the correct level that I need to get it to be Metapod so that it actually keeps the move Harden, and this is also what I'm shooting for too. I am actually going to get rid of Growl and strategically replace it with Poison Powder. Unfortunately, the rest of this is gonna go. Yes. Due to the nature of Onyx being a level 14, there's a lot more experience, even more so with that. So, all the reason then of doing the specific method I'm doing here. Also, it tried and failed. Also tried again and tried wrong. My turn. Goodbye. Now, it's not going to be enough to evolve Bulbasaur, but it should be enough to at least get Weedle closer to where I need to be. And it at least means that the next go around, I'll be able to evolve Bulbasaur with one of the future fights. I skipped over by that by accident. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. First, Evolution. Hands off the keyboard. Hands off the keyboard, nobody touch anything. Now we're at the point of what I was planning to do before. Wait, take this with you. A TM, technical machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. If I remember right, Rock Tomb is not one of the moves I'm going to be using. So, there's multiple options for what I could do with this. I could just keep it and then transfer it over to the Fire Red copy, or I can sell it. I'm probably just going to keep it and transfer it to the Fire Red copy, because there may be a different Pokemon that I might use Rock Tomb with. Figured I'd do that switch around before I forget. And save always. Make sure your save actually saves. For as long as I had the epilogue, I never actually noticed that it flashes a different color when it's trying to save. That's pretty cool. Oh, Endo. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Running shoes, so you can finally move faster. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. There's a letter attached. Dear Endo, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Thanks, Mom. Right into the arms of another trainer. With arms wild. Sorry. Topic of conversation for today. Lost most saves. I don't think there's been too many instances where I forgot to save and it cost me dearly on something. Like, say as a hypothetical with it, there was a shiny, I caught it, I saved it, and I forgot to catch it. It seems most of my saving troubles actually pertains to older games, and this saves kind of bugging out, which mostly pertains to one particular game, I believe. And it's with my copy of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team. No, you didn't. I didn't see you in Viridian Forest. If there ends up being a Metapod or a Kakuna, I'm gonna switch out the Weedle. I just let the Weedle do all the work. And it's time. Bulbasaur will evolve into Ivysaur. Man, I sound like a nerd saying that. My Bulbasaur's gonna evolve into an Ivysaur. It turns into an even bigger flower frog. Reminder, 30 years old. Comedy. What is comedic timing? If things go a specific way, I think I'll actually be able to progress through a good bit of the Pokemon battles in this area. But I don't think the episode will make it in time. We'll see. We're technically 13 minutes into the recording. And we are now with Ivysaur. The battles continue on. Hi, I like shorts. Hi, I like turtles. I like turtles. That's not a turtle. So I say with I like turtles, and yet I picked a frog Pokemon. Really? First chance I can, I need to really get rid of Tackle. I mean, no offense, Tackle's not helping me out at all. I only say that because I keep constantly missing. Might be a good time to do that. That's fine. You can't poison me. Ivysaur's part poison type. All you're doing is just making it difficult for yourself. That's better. It's more unique. How bad is it if I actually do use Tackle? Even with my attack cut, it's still not that bad. Almost like I was never in red alert. I know it's gonna get a little ridiculous with me using Ivysaur constantly. I forgot I can run. I know there's probably a good bit of people who are like, you're gonna over-level your Pokemon. Shut up. Let the man play how he wants to play. If I want to play a specific way, I should be able to enjoy it. Same as everyone else should be able to enjoy however they would like to enjoy their gameplays. Even at the cost specifically of playing Nuzlocke. Also, after this fight, there is going to be something that I will point out, but I won't actually make an attempt with. Just because, again, the statement I made mention before, where I was going to avoid trying to locate hidden items of any sort until actually I get the item finder for it. That'd be its own series set of episodes. I say episodes because I might do a similar approach like I did with my Let's Play in the past of Paper Mario, where kind of just ran through silently, and then whenever I found something, switching it out. I know I said I was going to bring out Weedle, but the thing is, using poison on a poison type is going to take too long. Versus if I use poison on a bug type, it's going to be a little bit easier. Besides, this is really just going to be a slamming match. One keeps making itself harder, the other one just keeps slamming up against it. Yeah. That's the extent of how things work. Just bear with me, folks. I mean, why would you not give Kakuna the ability to use Tackle? Answer is very simple. The trainer that caught this Pokemon has its own. They didn't train it at all. They literally caught a wild Weedle and, well, wild Kakuna and went, yeah, this is perfectly fine. I love a Pokemon with no way of defending itself. Really? See, now we can switch over to Weedle. Because now it runs the chance of actually poisoning the Metapod, so this fight should actually go a little faster than the first one. Should. We'll see. I know the poison chances are usually pretty low, but this is ridiculous, actually. 4 hits. No poison. Now we got poison. Now that I complained about it. The rest of this should be pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of waiting. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot. I forgot Shed Skin. That's kind of funny, actually. I mean, it didn't matter, but it was still kind of funny, though. If you remember to actually train your Pokemon, this wouldn't be a problem. If you think about it, the trainer really did have a problem. A Weedle and a Caterpie, both level 9, decided not to evolve them, versus a level 9 Kakuna and Metapod, which were caught on their own. Missed opportunities. You do the training, You get both benefits. Anyways, so these spots on the ground. Yes, I know that these spots exist, but these will link to the same situation as with item finder, so I will deal with those later. Please. So I say, and then I hit the wrong button. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna do that once and call that a day. They're berries. Most of the time they're berries. Sometimes they can be something else, but it's not often that that happens. You know, giving it some thought. Ouch. Big ouch. There is one other spot that I will just actively collect. Because at least I'll explain it when I get to that part. Because it's something that bothered me that I didn't realize it. And it bothered me that I never actually tried to look into it. So maybe perhaps this benefits you guys if I actually do it. Think of it this way as well. If I do go through the process like I'm doing, where I'm constantly using the same Pokemon over and over and over, the switching out technique is actually probably a good idea then to at least level them up then. Like kind of what we did with the whole computer gym fight situation. So in reality, my strategy is not a bad strategy. It's not common, or maybe it is common, I don't know. How many Pokemon Let's Players do you think I watch? Answer will shock you. Type the answer in the comments if you think you know the answer. Also, in general, anybody has got questions that they want to ask me that I can discuss, then again, just leave a comment down below. This is a safe space, so I say safe space. And given the nature of things going on nowadays, I know that someone's not going to make that a safe space eventually. So I'll leave it back to a good specific reason, or at least a specific situation. If I don't respond to a comment, whether it be typing back to the comment or bringing it up in the video, there's probably a good reason why. Don't make yourself the reason why. Let's keep that nice and simple, shall we? We're gonna start this again. Yes. Also, again, trainers with missed opportunities. Both Pokemon were level 11, neither one of them have evolved to a Butterfree. What does this guy do? There's nothing for either Pokemon to obtain at this point. Like, literally, they have it maxed out move-wise as much as they can. Nothing gets added until Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and even then I think it's just Platinum, where they actually add something additional at some point. There we go. See how long it takes before Shed Skin gets rid of it. One turn. It's okay. It's okay. The floor is still open also for anyone that wants to try to give nickname ideas. The only Pokemon that I probably won't give nickname ideas to will be the main 6. those I will have ideas with later on. There we go. Little stronger. If I'm lucky... No, I didn't touch you. And it's gonna use Sing. Oh, no, it's just that. Probably should have done this first. That works. That's fine, go ahead. Disable Leech Seed, see if I care. Come on. Shoot. Given the baseline moveset, I think the only other move that Jigglypuff needs to use yet is Sing. But it's not going to use Sing. It's going to faint instead. Yes, that's it. That's all the trainers in this area. Okay. So before I actually proceed on with Route 4, which isn't really much, there's a few things I must do. First is to... I was gonna say save, but I'm healing first. So, first I need to do is actually save. So again, make sure you always save your copies of your games. Second is I need to switch out one of the games. Well, one of my Pokemon. Temporarily. And I'm gonna go waste money on a Magikarp. Not a lot of money though, to be honest, so that's perfectly fine. Wouldn't it be funny if it ended up being a shiny? You know, one of these days I'm gonna be having something like that happen. And people are gonna think I'm gonna hack the ROM. If I legitimately hacked this ROM, you would have thought I would have already done it by this point. I mean, can you imagine the clickbait title to it? I caught my first shiny in the beginning of the recording. So, what I'm gonna do at this point, that changed to a different color. Why did that change to a different color? That was a little concerning. Last thing I'm gonna do real quick is try to see if I can actually locate a new Pokemon. That's not a new Pokemon. Come on. One new Pokemon for the recording, please. Okay. So we're not going to get a new Pokemon for the recording. That's fine. I'll leave it off there for this time around. Like I said, I'm going to go through the process of trying to edit this so that way the problem gets fixed and it actually becomes a manageable episode. The fun part will be what happens in the process of rendering, which is going to be the recording session of the next 2 episodes. So I will actually see you guys in a little bit.